Fiji.
Walkabouter's Guide to Australia, or whatever we end up calling this thing.
1996. On Oahu, we spent most of our time around Diamond Head, Waikiki Beach and Honolulu. One of several islands we saw as we flew over them, just as we were about to have our lunch, which consisted of market green salad, Tasmanian salmon and cream caramel mousse. We glimpsed the airport in the distance to a successful landing. As we look over the Diamond Head.
It's over here. Way ahead.
A view away from the beach. Waikiki Beach. The Hawaiian flag. The American flag. Candle making and the array of candles. Very busy beach with all the boat rides. The Capitol building and the statue to Father Damien, who spent his life in Molokai looking after the lepers. This was a famous scene in the series Jake and the Fat Man, which appeared on television a few years ago. House of Representatives, in keeping with the area. Brown represents the earth, the chandelier represents the gold of the sun, the open roof represents the mouth of a crater, the floor is the beach, the sea and the waves. Whilst we were there, we decided we'd say hello to the governor, but he wasn't at home. Statue of Queen Liliuokalani, who was disposed in 1893. Iolana Palace is the only royal palace on American soil. Lasted for 30 years. The courthouse and the statue of King Kamehameha. The restaurant is run by retarded people who do a very good job and helps give them an interest in life and greet the public. A photo of the warship Arizona, which is the memorial to the attack on Pearl Harbor. The Japanese seem to get more pleasure out of it than the locals. This little beach was the spot where they filmed that famous scene in the movie From Here to Eternity. The new Highway H2 under construction. A scenic viewpoint was ruined by rain. I was one of the only 2 or 3 to have a look at it. Having been caught in the rain, the camera is still a little bit damp, but I was able to take the opportunity to dry myself out and perhaps get the camera back in order. The view at night. Not much activity, then there's not much you can do at night. Looking through the waterfall. In the evening went to the hula hut for the dinner show with Don Ho and his band. Before catch our transport to the airport for our helicopter flight. At this point of time, we are right on time for our scheduled departure. Farewell to Honolulu and Waikiki as we head towards Maui. Honolulu Bay, where Jurassic Park the movie was filmed. Pineapples are giving away to cattle owing to the high cost of producing the pineapples, which after 3 seasons have to be reseeded, and the cost is enormous. All we see is sugarcane fields owned by the one company, the Hawaiian Commercial and Sugar Company. The desert area is best as it receives only 20 inches of rain per year and irrigated by water channels from rainforest area. The burnt fields are ready for harvest. We climb up to the 10,023-foot Haleakala crater, the largest dormant crater in the world. It is 7.5 miles long, 2.5 miles wide, 22 miles in circumference, over 32 miles of hiking tracks for very fit persons. Hidden by clouds today, and the view wasn't quite as what we would like.
Walkabouter's Guide to Australia, or whatever we end up calling this thing.
Strawberries and onions are grown on the island.